About to start playing with these mob people. What it do? What it do? Rise and shine. This I'm back. I'm back with another major video. Some real things I want to speak on. Some of y'all out here is just stupid and lost for real. Y'all stupid and lost for real. And I also want to speak on. I also want to speak on these rappers. I really want to speak on these rappers. And like I said, it is what it is. Um, some of y'all all of y'all, I ain't gonna even say some of y'all, all of y'all, you know how y'all sit back and say, oh, this rapper, this my favorite rapper, this my favorite artist. Y'all stupid for real. Y'all really is stupid for real. Y'all stupid and dumb and confused for real. Because the reason that I say that is because a stupid person like yourself sit back and say this rapper Chris Brown or this rapper this and that or my favorite rapper. These rappers ain't shit. Real deal. These rappers ain't shit. And I'm here to let you know that. These rappers ain't shit. And y'all so stupid and dumb. That's how I know some in America, y'all dumb people for real. Because y'all sit back right and y'all could say this rapper, my favorite rapper. And what y'all fail to realize is that some of these rappers are destroying their community, destroying your community, not just only your community, they destroying all the communities for real. And these people your same color for real. So what they do, they come into your community and it's to the point where they the same color as you, but they destroying the community by another culture because they been what you want to call them? They been what's the word that I'm looking for? They flunkies. They really flunkies for real. Don't you think that's why they put a chain around their neck because they slaves for another culture? That's what your own people do in their own. That's what your own people do in your own community. They break down, tear down the community. You and your kids. That's why you think kids sit back, listen to drill music, listen to these artists, and they listen to these artists spit this drill music and talking about guns and all type of crack and drugs and all type of stuff. And what it do, it led down to your kids in the community selling drugs and popping shit and shooting and all type of stuff for real. Where it come from? It come from your local rapper, your local artist that you so called to claim this my favorite rapper. These rappers ain't shit. You get what I'm saying? They broke. They ain't got shit going on. They are flunky. They are flunky for the next culture that's promoting this, that's pushing this agenda. Real deal. That's what it is for real. And some of y'all will sit back and say every day, this is my favorite rapper. This is my favorite artist. And like I say, what you feel to realize is these rappers are tearing down your own community and breaking your kids down. You get what I'm saying? But you will be the stupid person to sit back and say, this my rapper, this my rapper. And 9 times out of 10 for real, the same person that you call your rapper is the same color as your skin complexion. And 9 times out of 10 for real, what they saying is being pushed by a different culture. You get what I'm saying? These cultures don't give a f about you. You get what I'm saying? So what they want you to do is come into your own community where you was raised and born at and destroy your own people or your own color. You get what I'm saying? And y'all like this type of shit. You get what I'm saying? This is the type of shit that you like to listen to, and this is the type of shit your kids like to listen to for real. And the parents that sit up there and let their kids listen to this bullshit for real. And what they feel to realize for real is tearing you down, tearing your kids down, it's tearing the community down for real. That's why you think, don't you think that's why the kids act a certain way that they act for real? Because they sit back every day, listen to drill music, smoking weed, sipping lean. That shit come from the rappers, it come from the artists, it come from the kids being misled by another culture pushing agenda in the black community. You understand that for real? Don't you think people act the way that they act for real because it's come from these rappers, but they push an agenda for another culture, and these other cultures don't give a fuck about you. You get what I'm saying? But y'all too stupid and dumb to feel to realize that's exactly what's going on for real. They pushing their agenda and they pushing it in your own community for real. That's why you think people getting killed, kids getting killed, kids walking around with guns, robbing each other for real. sipping lean for real, because they sit back and they listen to this drill music, what these artists is pushing this agenda in your own community, in your own black community. Do you understand? Wake up sometimes. Some of y'all really need to wake up for real. I don't even think y'all woke up. Some of y'all still sleep for real, to the point where y'all don't understand what's going on for real. Not just only speaking on this situation, we can speak on other situations too. You get what I'm saying? Some of y'all too dumb and stupid for real. That's why you in a situation where you at for real. Because anything a person tell you, you run and believe it, you run with it for real. Instead of sitting back doing your research on it for real. Some of y'all is like that for real. You know what I mean? Some of y'all to the point where y'all don't want to hear the truth for real, because y'all just go as y'all come. You know what I mean? And that's crazy for real. That's exactly what really be going on for real. Y'all sit back and y'all listen to this drill music, smoke weed, carry guns. Your kids carrying guns now because the kids sit back and listen to negative drill music that the parents allow them to listen to for real. The parents demonic too for real. And it all comes from the drill music that the artists put out there, that they push in the community. They push that agenda out there. You know what I mean? And y'all think it is cool riding around speed and smoking weed, drinking shit. All that shit come from the rappers in the community. I don't give a fuck about no rapper. I don't give a fuck about no artist, no rapper, no industry. I don't give a fuck about it, real deal. Because you got to think, these people are the main problem. These people are the one pushing that agenda in your community. Why you think your kids act like that? Why you think your kids walking around selling drugs, smoking crack, sipping lean, all type of shit? That shit come from these artists for real, the rappers. That's why I say fuck a rapper. We don't give a fuck about no rapper, because it be your own people, the same color as you for real, rapping drill music, pushing bullshit agenda in the community. Why you think the kids acting like that? Is some of y'all dumb? Do some of y'all understand? Do some of y'all really need to wake up and see what's going on for real? Some of y'all still sleep. Some of y'all just wake up and just go about your regular religion day for real. Steady just getting up and doing your research and understanding what's going on in front of you for real. Y'all just get up and every day go for real. You just don't care for real. That's a demon situation for real. And some of y'all listen to this drill music for real. Some of y'all are demons for real. You know what I mean? That's what it is for real. And that's why you think the kids turn into demons for real. Because of the parents. The parents sit back and listen to this drill music. Parents be 45, 50 years old, still going out to concerts and clubs. Drill, demonic music. You know what I mean? And they go back home and rub off on your kids. Now your kids in the room listen to Lil Boosie or listening to Akon or whatever they listen to. That shit is nothing but drill demonic music for real. And it's getting spread into your own community for real. That's why you think people dying and getting sick and all type of stuff for real. Because they sit back and they listen to this negative drill music. And what they do, they go out into the community, right? And they do the same thing as these rappers spitting this negative drill music for real. Carrying guns, have fucking a hole, doing this for real. It all comes from the music, the artists that's spitting it in the community for real. Do you wake up? Do you understand exactly what's going on in front of you for real? That's why these kids act the way that they act for real. Carrying guns, smoking weed, not going to school for real, because they sit back and they listen to Lil Durk, listen to all that. Fuck a Lil Durk, fuck every artist. Real deal. That's what it is for real, to the point. Y'all kids is being misled in their communities by these negative drill rappers for real. That's pushing the agenda in your own community, coming from a different culture for real. That this same culture right here don't give a fuck about you for real. All we want you to do is just push this negative agenda in your own community. You get what I'm saying? All they want you to do, they just want the fame and the money for real. We don't give a fuck about fame or nothing. Fuck all that type of shit. Because once you care about that type of stuff, it's something to come behind it for real. Don't think that you just doing this to look good or get money, this and that for real. Because 9 times 10 you're not getting money. You really broke for real. You really broke. These rappers are really broke for real. You get what I'm saying? They put the jewelry on, they put the clothes on, they put the cameras in front of your face to make it seem like they got all this going on for real. But 9 times out of 10, what you don't know is that this shit being rented. They buying this shit. This shit being rented. They put the money in front of your face to make it seem like you got this going on, or you living in this mansion, or you living in this, or you got these cars. All them cars is being rented. All them chains you got on are rented. You get what I'm saying? All the money you holding up in front of the public to make people seem like you rich, you got this going on. You's a broke-ass, dope fiend rapper for real. All you rappers are strung out on dope, drugs, Mollies, and everything for real. How can you be rich and get millions off rapping lyrics for real? Just like you out on a football field throwing a football field and you receive millions from throwing a football field. It's the same way as you rapping the lyrics for real. You so say you get millions off rapping the lyrics, pushing the negative agenda in your own community. That shit is straight false for real. You rappers is dope fiends, broke, and y'all do is push a negative agenda for the next culture for real. And y'all broke, y'all strung out on Mollies, lean, and all type of shit. Look at your complexion. Look how you look. You look like a dope fiend. Just like Lil Wayne. Look at Lil Wayne for real. Look like Lil Wayne look terrible for real. You get what I'm saying? Too much diseases, too much lean, too much Caesars, too much poppin' Molly syrup out at the top. You rappers are broke. You rappers are dope fiends for real. You get what I'm saying? So y'all spit a negative agenda in the community so people can feel the way that how y'all feel. Y'all just feel y'all negative. Y'all body is just deteriorating. So when the rappers spit this real music, they want the community to feel the way how they feel because they turn their own self down. And plus, the other culture over here telling y'all to push this negative agenda in your own community where you was born and raised at with the people that grew up around you, and you pushing that negative agenda. And look at the community going down because the rappers are pushing a negative agenda in your community. Pay attention, know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Protect your kids, protect you. You get what I'm saying? Stop having your kids listen to bullshit drill music for real, because it ain't gonna get them no word but 6 feet under, dead in jail. You get what I'm saying? And that's facts, real deal. And I'm out. Like, subscribe, share, comment. If you like it, if it means to you, if it set well in your spirit, I understand that. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Talk to y'all later. I'm out.